Hello, I'm Tony Bellamy, and welcome to Just Coolin, where bebop meets hip-hop and the many flavors of jazz. On today's show, we pay tribute to saxophonist, visionary composer, and band leader Wayne Shorter. Wayne Shorter was born August 25, 1933, and older brother Alan was born May 29, 1932, to Joseph and Louise Shorter in Newark, New Jersey. The Shorters' mother introduced both boys to creative pursuits like working with clay, creating little clay armies, and ships, exploring comic books. Simply put, using their imagination. In Wayne's life as a child up to his teenage years, the Shorter brothers were interested only in movies and radio mysteries such as Mysterious Traveler. While in high school, Wayne's world changed when he discovered his father's favorite show, the Make-Believe Ballroom, which introduced him to a new kind of music called bebop. He heard on the radio the music of Thelonious Monk and Dizzy Gillespie, sparking his passion for jazz, so much that he would skip school to attend matinee performances by Dizzy Gillespie, Count Basie, and Charlie Parker. Wayne's school punishment for missing school led him to a class on music theory. Wayne no longer wanted to just listen though, but he wanted to play the music for himself. So his mother brought him a clarinet and he took lessons studying classical music. But Wayne was tuned into the sounds of Lester Young and ultimately chose bebop and the saxophone. During high school, Wayne and his brother Alan formed their own band, earning the nicknames Doc Strange and Mr. Weird was Wayne. At the age of 17 in 1951, Wayne garnered acclaim within the jazz community in Newark by winning a band competition, showcasing his exceptional skill in playing fast, and was nicknamed the Newark Flash, emulating the style of Charlie Parker. Wayne's musical journey continued at NYU, where he majored in music competition and theory. While at NYU, Wayne explored the local jazz scene at Birdland and Cafe Bohemia, playing in various bands in New York City and around Newark. While in college, Wayne began to play his own tunes, including mambo music, which he wrote a tune called Midget Mambo, and got a gig to open up for Tito Puente at the Palladium in 1955, a very good year, and blew the audience away. Graduating from NYU in 1956 with a degree in music education, Wayne sought new challenges to make the bebop style his own by composing and arranging his own tunes. After a brief stint in the Army, Wayne played with Horace Silver, Freddie Hubbard, and Sonny Rollins. In 1959, trumpeter Lee Morgan invited Wayne to join the Jazz Messengers, led by drummer Art Blakey. That same year, Wayne released his debut album, introducing Wayne Shorter, and composed many tunes such as African and Lester Left Town. In 1964, Wayne left the Jazz Messengers to join the Miles Davis Quintet, including Herbie Hancock, Tony Williams, and Ron Carter, and also becoming Miles' composer. Wayne's first album with Miles was ESP on Blue Note. Apart from recording with Miles, Wayne also released his solo album Speak No Evil in 1964, which became a jazz standard. Shorter also contributed compositions with Miles with several of Miles Davis albums, including Nefertiti, Live at the Plugged Nickel, In a Silent Way, and Bitches Brew, amongst others. Wayne continued his illustrious career after leaving Miles in 1970. That same year, co-founding the band Weather Report with pianist Joseph Zawinul, exploring fusion, Brazilian jazz, rock, and funk influences. The first album was Weather Report, then Mysterious Traveler, Heavy Weather, Black Market, and Mr. Gone, which was Wayne's nickname because he was never here but there. In 1984, Joseph and Wayne ended Weather Report because they had done everything musically. Wayne's music career continued and extended into the 80s and 90s, earning him the title the father of smooth jazz, and Kenny G thanks him. He collaborated with Steely Dan, Joni Mitchell, Carlos Santana, and recorded several movie soundtracks such as Around Midnight. In the 2000s, Wayne continued his creative exploration, recording albums like Allegra and Iphigenia with Esperanza Spalding for a more symphonic sound. In the course of his remarkable music career, Wayne Shorter won 12 Grammy Awards and was honored with the prestigious Grammy Lifetime Jazz Master. In addition to his noteworthy impact in music, he has composed an extensive catalog of 213 tunes. Wayne Shorter believed that jazz must be ahead of the curve, saying, "I dare you." On March 2nd, 2023, Wayne took flight to the unknown, leaving behind a legacy that forever changed the landscape of jazz. Amen, and long live the Newark Flash, aka Mr. Gone. Up next, more music on WJAZ.